Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are reacting to the Secrets of Flumbo. It's been so long, almost been a year since the last episode. I can't wait, so let's go.
The iconic family mural of Ban Ban's kindergarten is the spirit of the facility. At first glance, it might seem that the family mural showcases 6 different characters. But what if I told you that there are actually 7? A blue creature that looks eerily similar to the red one that it's hidden under. And why this blue creature was never meant to be found and how he was eventually found is exactly what's answered in Garden of Ban Ban Zero and Garden of Ban Ban Anti-Devil.
Flumbo.
This blue creature is Original Ban Ban, as he is currently named in the game files. But you might know him better by his public name, Flumbo. That's
Did he have like no original name?
This one is actually Flumbo. And longtime viewers of the Ban Ban Chronicles might recognize his public name from episode 1. But this time around, this is actually Flumbo. The Garden of Ban Ban cast each have their own detailed story and personality, and that's what makes Garden of Ban Ban unique. Join me on the 5th episode of the Ban Ban Chronicles, narrated by me, Ty Coker, the voice actor of the Bitter Giggle Assistant. A series where we dedicate each episode to discussing the history and secrets of a member of the Garden of Ban Ban cast.
Oh, Mr. Come on, man. Chronicles, ready for this.
The main storyline of Garden of Ban Ban Anti-Devil revolved around the intense
when you beat Ban Ban 8, there's actually a thing that says Ban Ban 9, and this turns into Flumbo.
Main storyline of Garden of Ban Ban Anti-Devil revolved around the intense rivalry between Ban Ban and Flumbo. 2 characters that, while physically very similar, differ significantly on every other scale.
So that's basically just a Ban Ban mural, but
the physical differences between Ban Ban and Flumbo were originally much more significant than what they ended up being. You see, when the Euphoric brothers were first planning for Flumbo's physical debut in Garden of Ban Ban Anti-Devil, they wanted a character that would serve as the complete opposite of Ban Ban, but yet would be similar enough physically so that people can tell he's a variant of Ban Ban. So to start, it was agreed upon that the character should be a shade of blue, which is what's commonly thought of as the opposite color of red.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Seeing how similar Ban Ban looked to an anthropomorphic cat, it was decided that the character should be a dog, given that dogs are often thought of as the enemies of cats.
Yeah.
And just like that, the first design of
that was
Flumbo was
created.
Video.
I was so confused. I was actually so
confused.
confused.
We know and love.
I even commented
What's on screen right now is seriously what Flumbo was going to look like as saved in the project file.
Dog
Not
man,
some
PNG
interpretation created later based on some loose description. He had the same physique as Ban Ban, as well as his iconic smile and tongue. Anyone else ever feel like Ban Ban should be talking like this the whole time?
No.
Will that get annoying?
Yes. I love how you said that.
His shade of blue was later made to be lighter, so his facial features are clearer, and was then given a singular party hat to match the party hats of the red band.
I actually kind of like that one.
Although his party hat had a color scheme of white, blue, green, and yellow, whereas the original Ban Ban's hats are light blue, white, gold, and dark pink. However, after the design was finished, it really felt like it shifted too far from Ban Ban's original design, which was not the goal. And so the character was restored back to being a cat, banishing Dog Ban into the dark realm of unused character designs. And for a while, Flumbo was literally just a blue version of Ban Ban that even wore 2 hats, just like red Ban Ban. Sometime later, his hats were taken away, and a variety of different accessories were tested on him to see what looked cool and interesting. Things like different eyes, eyebrows, mouth designs, colors, and more were all given to Flumbo at one point. If Flumbo is the main character of the cast, he needed to be the character that all the other cast members looked up to. And you know who others look up to?
Superheroes! And that's exactly what Flumbo was originally going to look like. A superhero!
Oh my God.
He had 2 yellow gloves, 2 yellow boots, a wider smile than the red Ban, a yellow beard, and yellow
He was supposed
eyebrows.
to be a superhero?
But he once again started to look a little too different from Ban. So his boots were taken away, and then eventually his gloves too, leaving Flumbo the way we
like
know
that
him today.
I don't want to be a superhero.
Naked. What do you think of these previous designs? Let us know in the
Wait,
comments
I just
below
noticed
which
he's
one
starting
is
to
your
wear his
favorite.
stuff.
Dog Ban, Super Flumbo, Regular Flumbo, or one of the designs in between. If there's a fan favorite
definitely
design,
between.
maybe it'll make some kind of comeback in the series. Not you, Dog Ban. You stay down there with
there's
Oscar. But what if I told you that's not everything related to Flumbo that was eventually scrapped or ended up unused?
I wonder if the Fork Brothers
Much like all of the other characters, Flumbo too has unused voice lines.
Oh.
And there is one in particular that has a very interesting backstory. And this particular line is Flumbo's laugh. Take a listen. This laugh was intended to play after Flumbo
laughs like
grabs
that?
you and jumps off Syringen's balcony with you. Because at this particular scene,
I kinda wanna
Flumbo
hear
still
that
thinks
laugh.
you're playing
That's
hide
cool.
and seek. As far as he knew, this was all a game. This laugh was taken out so far into development of Garten of Ban Anti-Devil that there's versions of it in every language that dubbing is available in. So
Oh,
English,
wow.
French, Spanish, Portuguese, Russian, Korean, Japanese,
There's
and
so many
German.
languages?
Take a listen.
Okay. Oh, the German
Flumbo
ones.
has so many scrapped and unused properties to the point where the character's name itself was also once unused. If you had watched the first episode of the Ban Chronicles, which revolved around Ban himself, then you already know that Ban's name was originally planned to be Flumbo.
Yeah.
This is noticeable in the game files where many of Ban's assets have Flumbo in the name, not Ban. The entire game itself was originally going to be called Flumbo and Friends, not Garten of Ban.
I think that was announced.
But
in
of course, you
Ban
know by
Chronicles
now,
1.
things took a very different course. Ban became Ban, not Flumbo, and Garten of Ban became Garten of Ban instead of
I
Flumbo
like
and
that better.
Friends. Though there's still a little Easter egg to it in Garten of Ban 7, where the same Flumbo would be later reused and given to a familiar character that would debut very briefly in the franchise's 7th entry, and later become the main character of the franchise's 8th entry. This character would also fittingly become a kind of an original version of Ban, much like how Flumbo was the original name of Ban. Which,
I mean,
as a
yeah, it
bonus
makes
fact,
sense.
is voiced by Daniel Walton, an absolute legend, who also voiced characters in some of the Euphoric Brothers' older games. And also, as another fun little fact, there's a 9 a.m. clock icon for the Flumbo clock that never appears in the game. In fact, every clock icon that has ever appeared in the franchise has a 9 a.m. variant that's never used. This is because the clock starts at 10 a.m. and stops at 3 p.m. But what if I told you that these aren't the only things related to Flumbo that were scrapped or unused? Flumbo's introduction in Garten of Ban Anti-Devil took perhaps the most amount of time to write and perfect, with many sequences originally planned to play out very differently from how they ended up being. In the many original scripts, as well as the final script, the plot is relatively the same up until the point where you open Flumbo's closet for the very first time. Although the prison sequence was a lot crazier.
Pause. They did not make this prison. I just wanted to point that out. They got this off of Unreal Engine Fab. They did not make this prison. It's from a different game. I don't know what it's called. It's called Jail something, but they did not make this prison. It's from a different game. It's on Steam. I don't know what it's called. But they're the original creators of this prison, this entire prison map. And, well, yeah, the Fork Brothers didn't create this prison. And I'm just now noticed that, and I'm super disappointed.
originally, but
Sorry, I
that
just
we'll
wanted to point
discuss
that out.
in future episodes of Ban Chronicles. In the final version of the script, you approach the closet as normal, only to find Ban
I thought it was
already
armor
there
design.
right before he was going to open it to let Flumbo out. Ban then greets you and explains afterwards that he was sent there to bring someone that was in the closet. However, as soon as he opens the closet slightly, Flumbo would sprint out and run away from both you and Ban.
Oh my god, that would have been so
He
funny.
tells you to follow him into the Garden of Ban 0 area, where he tells you that the person he's looking for thinks he's still playing hide and seek, and that he must be somewhere in the area. You then
Oh,
play
you
a
should've
short
kept
game
that.
with Ban, where you try to find Flumbo in the Garden of Ban 0 area, which Flumbo eventually loses when you both catch him. You'd then all board the train together like the final script, but the events that happen inside were also changed.
No, you should have
Instead
kept
of
the hide
being
and seek.
shocked that Syringin wants to hunt you down, Ban was originally meant to already know that. And that on the train, he'd call Syringin via a walkie-talkie, telling him he's got Flumbo, but not the human. He'd tell you that Syringin has everyone under control using shock collars placed around their necks,
he does.
including the Givanium citizens. He'd tell you that the machine that allows him to shock the collars of anyone in the facility is right in his office, and that Ban himself
Syringin is
has the
evil.
chip that could completely hijack and stop the machine. And that he himself can't go back with it because he'll get searched, and if they find it, he'll be caught. So he gives it to the player and tells them to meet back with him.
Pause again. Why in every original script is better than the current script? I feel like at the Ban 4 thing, like when Bitter Girl's supposed to jump on Queen Bouncilia and scream the joke in her ear, I would die to see that. And with you running with Sheriff Toadster and stuff, I gotta make an animation of that. I gotta. Also, the original scripts are always better. You guys should just keep them. I know you guys are not gonna watch my video, Fork Brothers, but you should just keep them. My
In the
God.
tower using the back door. Sound familiar? The player would then be dropped off at the old clinic and then have to make their way through, similar to the final version of the script.
Well, there's the clinic. way
Although
before.
the sequence of the old clinic itself, too, was also changed quite a bit, but that's for another video. The player would make their way into the tower, up the elevator, plant the chip where Ban wanted it, and then enter Syringin's office to find Flumbo strapped to a bed. Once again, similar
This
to
is
the
so
final
much better
version of
than
the
the
script.
original.
Flumbo is freed. Syringin discovers that Flumbo is freed. Then Flumbo grabs you and you both jump
when
off
I
the
think.
balcony together to find yourself awakening in the Givanium village.
It's crazy
And
that's
although there are many other things that were changed from the original scripts and the final script that will need to be discussed in later episodes. This is all we can share in this episode regarding Flumbo's involvement, as not to spoil too much of the future episodes. For example, the fact that a very familiar character was meant to appear in Garden of Ban Anti-Devil and play a major role, but never did, as to
was it?
save his reappearance for a later game. Or the fact that the remote was not originally meant to shoot electricity and instead do something completely different, but just as cool. But wait, what's that cute little Ban plushie doing
that?
here?
Oh,
Stay tuned for the next episode of the Ban Chronicles, where the secrets and history of another character
Why are
will
they all
be revealed.
superheroes?
Comment down below which
he's riding a
character you
skateboard.
want to learn more about next. And keep on flumboing! That doesn't work as well. Keep
does.
on banning!
I'm gonna focus on everybody. Yeah. Alright, thank you guys for watching. It's gonna be a while since the next episode. It's been almost a year. It's crazy. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope to get out Abandonment 5 teaser trailer too soon. I hope you have a good day, and good